It finally came in. Finally came in. I do live streaming on my other channel most of the time. I live stream every Tuesday. And a couple of years ago, I purchased the Atem Mini. And when the Atem Mini Pro went down $100 in price, I got the Atem Mini Pro. The Atem Mini Pro was $395, and when it went to $295, I had to get it. So I got it. And I've been using the Atem Mini Pro for the past, I want to say, 2 years with my Sony cameras. And I always thought to myself, I love the Atem Mini Pro, but it is limited in some places. And then I saw a video for the OSEE GoStream Deck. And I was like, that would be interesting to compare and to see which one is, I have to say, better. Which one is better? So I had to pick up the OSEE GoStream Deck right here. And I got to say, just looking at it from the jump, there's some major key differences. Now, I want to show you, I don't know if I can pull it all the way here. Here I have the Blackmagic Atem Mini Pro. It's all connected to the camera, so I can't really show you that right now. But I got to be honest with you, like this, the way it even looks with this switcher handle here, knobs, this might be a huge competitor to the Atem Mini. Let's open this bad boy up and see, without me tearing up the box, let's see what I can do. They really shrink wrap this thing really good. And I don't have one of those cool Casey Neistat knives or Peter McKinnon knives. So I'm just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way with a letter opener. Got it. All right. Okay. So this is the unboxing of the GoStream Deck by OSEE. The name is pretty cool too. OSEE. I like the name. Here it is. Okay, what's all up in the shot? Guys, back up. All right, here it is. Okay. Built-in controller software, all-in-one solution, multi-destination streaming in the field. Okay, so this is probably really good when you're going out in the field. All right, let's open it up and let's see what it comes with. And I'm streaming in 1080p because I'm using the Atem Mini Pro, which it tends to, it doesn't stream in 4K, it only streams in 1080p. And from my understanding, the OSEE doesn't stream in 4K either, but it's fine. Download the latest firmware. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. But first, let me do the unboxing. Wow, it's packaged nicely. And this is the same price as the Atem Mini Pro. So they're both $295. Okay. Okay, what else is in the shot? Gosh, guys, let me just pull this up. All right, so let's pull this out. Here we have some, hello, hi. We'll read this later. The quick start guide. Who actually reads this stuff? I don't know. I probably never read this. I'll probably go on YouTube and read. But thank you. I'll definitely probably look at it. Okay. It comes with this. All right. This is all packaging. What's in this here? It comes with the power with both the European standard and American standard. America's got to be very different. But I like America because Americans plugs is small compared to this. Like, look at this. Like, why Europe? Like, you guys got to have this huge. You know what? Forget it. This to each their own. Okay. Hey, OSEE, where's the USB cable? Doesn't come with a USB cable. Wow. No USB cable. Okay, so now I have to go buy a USB cable. Or just use this one instead of the I'll tell you what though, the packaging is really nice. So here is the switcher. Really nice. Here are the buttons in the back. You have for your headphone, you have mic 1, mic 2, and I'm probably just going to get a 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch TRS cable to go here. I heard that the preamps isn't that great. I'm going to test it out. You have input 1, input 2, input 3, input 4. Then you have out 1, out 2. One goes to preview, one goes to like recording. Then we have USB out and ins. This is the one USB out and I think the USB in. One, you can actually put a USB camera here, and you can have actually a 5-camera setup, which is dope. One goes to the computer so that you can, the network cable, the network input, and the power cable. Okay, so this isn't powered through the USB. And what I also like is this here. Like this is probably going to be the deciding factor. Not even so much this here. This is nice to have, but in most YouTube videos, people aren't doing like these smooth transitions, these blend transitions. They're just doing the cuts. So, and also what I like is that this has a preview on it. So I'm going to have to do a comparison of them together to show you guys what this looks like. But this is a nice machine. Okay, on button, all the settings, record. Yeah, it looks pretty easy to function and easy to use. So here it is. It comes with the power cable with both European standard, American standard plugs. This is what you get in the box with some paperwork. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is before I even go any further, I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison with the Atem Mini Pro. Okay, the first thing I notice, the first thing off the rip, is this on button. The Atem Mini Pro, the Atem Mini, all of the Atem Minis, they don't have an on button. This thing stays on all the time. The power stays on, so this does not go off. If it's connected to your computer, it's going to stay lit up. This has an on button. That doesn't seem to want to. Oh, there it is. This has an on button. I just turned it off. Oh, look, it has an on button. Then you got to press it. Now, from the very beginning, there's a couple of things that I noticed. This has previews already built in, where this does not have preview settings. Okay, I can preview what I'm going to go to next. I can cut. I can auto, which transitions. For the same price, I get these extra functionalities. The switcher here. Volume controls here. It's not much bigger, both approximately the same size. This is a little higher than the Blackmagic Atem Mini Pro, but the OSEE seems to have a more intuitive design where they didn't make it too much bigger, but they were able to fit preview buttons and the switcher handle as well. If you look at the top here, okay, a little similar, except that, as you can see, with they both have the Atem, the control and the network cable. They both have inputs 1, 2, 3, 4. This has 2 outs through HDMI. This one has 1 USB out. This has 2 USB. One I think it goes out and in. The other one also goes out and in. And if I am correct, you can use both of these in separate computers and stream to both computers. I could be wrong, but I will be testing that out for sure. This has 2 mic inputs, just like this has 1 mic, 2 mics. This has 1 mic, 2 mics. But what I like about this addition, like the OSEE GoStream, is that it has a phone jack as well. So you can put headphones here and monitor your audio, which the Atem Mini does not. Another thing that the Atem Mini does not have that the OSEE Stream Deck has is the option to put an SD card in and record straight to the SD card. Now, if I am correct, you can use an external hard drive to record to the Atem Mini, but I like the convenience of having the ability to use an SD card if you get a strong enough SD card. And I would always recommend redundant recording. So not only would I record to the SD card, I'll probably connect to like the OBS and record there also, so I have some redundancy just in case the SD card fail. I have a backup plan. But this compared, both of them compared, it's a very similar, very similar machine. It's really nice. But I got to be honest with you, just looking at it, off air. Off. Why is this on? Why is this on? Off. There we go. Just looking at it off the rip, like this has a little bit more buttons here, but this is pretty much straightforward. I think if somebody was to get the OSEE GoStream and they're not experienced with video creation, live streaming, anything like that, they can go right into this and be fine. With Atem Mini Pro, there's some extra steps that you probably would have to learn. What is this on the... My apologies. I cleaned this off just now because it was really dusty. So I like the fact that this has a power button, so it doesn't have to keep pulling power from my machine, or not from my machine, from my house. Because again, if I wanted to turn off the Atem Mini Pro, I would have to unplug this. Okay, but now I can keep this plugged in, press this, and then it's off. But this, you got a long press. It's not just like a oh, I could be wrong. Okay, yeah, short press to turn it on. I gotta get used to this one. Long press to turn off. Let me try this one more time. Okay, yeah, it works. Wait, what's going on? What's this? What's happening? Oh, it's off now. Wait, what? Okay. I'm going to have to get used to this. I'm not sure what OSEE is doing, but what the GoStream is doing. But again, I'm going to get used to this. I'm going to put this through the paces, and I'm going to let you guys know what it really looks like and how it operates compared to the Atem Mini Pro. The OSEE GoStream Deck is a great machine. It's a great video switcher, professional grade and consumer grade. Both professionals and consumers can use this pretty easy. Has an easy setup. What I love about it, again, as I said before, is this here. High. And if you guys want to just have a little mix, you can do a little mix. That's nice. I remember back in 1996, I had my first experience in a TV studio where I did the switcher. It was pretty cool. And it's so crazy how technology has advanced so much that when I did it, it was a huge machine as big as this table here. And now they make them as small as this here. Here we have cut, auto. Auto is just the same. It cuts. And the preview is the bottom and the program is the top. Great machine. I think that this is going to really give the Atem Mini a run for its money, especially with the feature that it has with the switcher and the SD card slot, which I am going to hit record right now because I can do that. I can record straight to the SD card. It's not going to pick up any audio, unfortunately, because I don't have audio going in yet. I'll test that out in another day. But this is a really great machine. I am very impressed by it. Great machine. Now, I wanted to show you guys a little something with the menu. So this here is what the out screen, the out look like, the program screen where you can see what's happening. This is what makes it professional, because the Atem Mini Pro, I don't believe has this feature, or it does have this feature, but what I like about the GoStream and what it has compared to the Atem Mini Pro is that it has two outs. One for a program only, like what you see, what everybody else is going to see, and one out, HDMI out for what you see here, for this here. Again, it's a great option because it's professional. And if I wanted to just switch between them with the preview, I can preview here and preview that. I can hit the auto button. It'll switch. I can hit cut. It'll do a quick cut. If I wanted to go here, I can hit auto. And here's the preview screen. This is a great option. And what I have connected to it, I have it going out through an HDMI capture card into my computer, which is why you're able to see it this way. I can as easy as go back here and talk to you here using OBS. This is actually a live streamer's dream, a broadcaster's dream. If you have a 4-camera setup and you want to do some professional on-the-spot edits, this is really something to get. I am actually very impressed by this. This will probably replace my Atem Mini Pro if, and that's a big if, if it's able to pick up my Sony a6700 through the HDMI straight. Right now, if I use the HDMI from the camera into the OSEE Stream Deck, it won't pick up my A6700. I have to use my Hollyland Mars 300 Pro Plus in order for it to pick it up, which is what you see with this camera here. This right here is the camera of my Sony A6700 with the Hollyland 300 Mars S Pro. It's the only way I can do it. Otherwise, I won't be able to use it. But outside of that, this machine is well worth the buy, and it's the same price as the Atem Mini Pro. And I've been using the Atem Mini. This is Atem Mini Pro is a great switcher. But I think the GoStream took what the Atem Mini did, what made the Atem Mini great, and they really did update it to the point where it's outshining the Atem Mini. Except for the software, this on-screen menu is annoying. I'm going to be honest with you. I went in, did some revisions and some customization, but it's a lot. Well, I think it's pros and cons to this. The pro is if you're on a shoot and you do not have a computer, you can make some customizations and some changes. But if you have a computer, it's just so much easier. That's where the Atem Mini Pro probably does better in this area, because I can log into the software while the Atem Mini Pro is connected to the computer and make adjustments there. This is pro, because if I don't have a computer and I need to make some changes, I can do that on the fly. But if I have a computer, I would rather just use software, to be perfectly honest with you. But this is a great machine, and I'm glad that I picked it up, and I'm glad that I have that chance to do this review, because it's really dope. It's really dope. I cannot complain. I cannot complain. This is a great machine. Wow. I would recommend you get it. And I'm going to put an affiliate link down below for you guys to pick it up. Especially if you have an Atem Mini Pro, you don't have to upgrade. Unless you're looking to update and have an easier, more user-friendly approach to creating, by all means, get it. But if you already have the Atem Mini Pro, stick with that until they upgrade to the 4K. But if you're looking for a nice video switcher and you had to choose between the Atem Mini Pro and the OSEE GoStream Deck, I would go with the OSEE GoStream Deck. It has better features. It really does. And the fact that you can record straight to the SD card, although you can record using SSD and hard drives to the Atem Mini Pro, you don't need to carry around a huge SD card or a huge hard drive that's you got to connect. It goes inside the GoStream Deck. You're not going to forget it because it's already inside. But I will recommend you do this. If you are going to use the SD card, you know how SD cards can fail. And usually it doesn't, but you don't want it to happen when you have a paid shoot and your client needs the product right after you film and your SD card fails. Always have a backup. Always take your computer, record it into OBS. This way you have redundancy. Redundancy always saves the day. So make sure you do that. It only has one card slot, which is fine, but it's one more than the Atem Mini has. All right, great machine, and I'm glad I picked it up. And I can't wait to like really learn this machine. I think it's gonna really do me good. All right, peace.